Okay, we'll start. Now we are in master branch. Main is nothing but a master branch. Again, I will re recall the previous things once, just I will revision the what we have discussed up to now in a Git in a 5-10 minutes. Then we'll later what the remaining concepts in the Git we'll discuss. First, I will remove this one. So this is the not Git repository. This is the empty directory. Why? Because it doesn't have any .git repository. So it is not a Git repository. So in this directory, just we are downloading the our Git repository. Go to our GitHub. Then already I had a GitHub. Like you also, you people also, you should have a GitHub account. Then simply click on here, then copy. You are in SSH, copy. Already we had a SSH connection between this local, from my local as well as into this my account, GitHub account. Already we did an SSH authentication previous sections. Now no need to do any SSH authentication. Simply if you git clone, it will automatically clone that repository. Once you clone, it will clone directly a master branch. So now we have cloned the master branch. Then whenever usual practice is whenever if you want to change any in DevOps branch or in DevOps repository, just you can clone the whatever the branch is active. Maybe some people namesake they have a main, but the active branch is maybe some other branch like a dev branch or QA branch. Just active branch means up to date code is there in which branch. Just you can download that branch. If you're not mention anything, then directly it will download the master branch. So now we have download the master branch. Now without entering to this repository, we are not getting this main or something like that. Just you can enter into the repository cd, that repository name, then it will shows the main. So now here I am in a master branch. I had some files here. Then how you can create another branch from the master? Actually, usual practice, you don't change anything into the master branch or main branch or active branch. Just you need to create a new branch, that is a future branch. How you will create a future branch from out of this main branches? Simply with help of git branch name, the like a future slash the dev, or otherwise dev 1234 branch name. So like that, just git branch. Now we can just create the branch, git branch and branch name, what which branch we need to create from the main. So simply we'll get the one branch, git branches, git branch. You will get the two branch. The yesterday class we have used the one command, that is the git checkout -b. I will show that command, which branch, which command we are using in last class. This command we are using, the git checkout -b branch name. This will automatically creating the branch as well as ship to that branch. That is the action we have used. Or simply can use the git branch and branch name, that will create to the branch. Again, if you want to move to this branch, we are using this command, git checkout branch name. This is used to switch to the branch, one branch to the other branch. So the git checkout Now we need to move into the our branch, the future branch. This branch you have to type. Then now we are switching into the future branch. First we have cloned the master branch. Then after that, from that master branch, you are simply created the another branch, that is the future branch. Now here we had a whatever the files are there in the master branch or the main branch, the same files will be there in this also, in this branch also. Can ls, then the same files will be there. Now I will try to create a one more branch here. Vim, one more file here. Vim, the file 5 dot or 3 dot js. Then I insert. This is the file 3 dot js from DevOps GCP batch. Okay, just this way also you can able to create the file. Just if you want to save, escape shift colon WQ, it will save the file. So it has, if you want to read this file, whatever the content is there in this file, if you want to read, cat file 3.js, this will give the how you can read the file. So just now we have created a file. Then with help of git status, we will give what is the untracked file and tracked file. Tracked file means it is already there in the git in the previous files. If you are generally, if you want to change the previous files, that is also there. Then just now we can only change the one file, that is the file3.js. Then I want to change the existing file also. Means this is the new file. I want to change the existing file, like in file.js. In this file also I need to change something. So we are from India. Just I have added some content in this file also. So now just I have added this file recently, and this file is existing file. So if you git status, the two files are there. One is the modified file. Modified file means existing file. Existing file, just you can change the some modifications. Then this is the new file which you have created. So two files are there. This is the not unstaged file. Just you can create it in your workspace. If you are switching to main also, these files will can able to see in both cases. I think so. If you, for example, if you git checkout main, here in this workspace also we can able to see the both things, this file file3.js as well as this file also we can able to see. Why? Because just that are there in the workspace. The workspace is a common for both, until unless you can add it into the our branch. So now again I will move into the git checkout, this branch. Now git status, these two files are there. Now I will add git add. If you can mention simply the star.js, that means whatever the files are with there in .js, that will added. Or otherwise you can add the two files, like two changes are the best practices. You can mention the file, that is the best practice. File.json, multi 10 or 20 files are there, then you can use the git add star, something like that. So if you have one or two files, you can better to mention git add file.json, file.json. Now you can git status. Now the three files, these two files are now in staging area. Previously that are in the only workspace. Now these are in the staging area. So again you can commit it. git commit -m added new file 3.js and modified file. If this lengthy comment is not required based on the your requirement in real time, just you can give a your comment. That is the your wish. Git commit -m. Just now we can git status. Here working tree is clean. Now you can type the ls command. You can get the file 3.js and some file is modified into here. So, but if you switch into the main file, main branch, git checkout main. If you type ls, here file 3.js is not there in the main branch. Why? Before you can able to see, before commit these files, whatever the changes into the workspace, that same changes will can able to see both the master as well as in the future branch. Okay, but if you want to, if your changes are committed to the particular branch, then the other branch will not able to see that branch. So here in future branch only you can able to see the whatever the changes you had. So other branch not able to see. Why? Because that all changes you can commit it into the future branch. Then actually we can able to merge the files branches from here to there, but as we asked in yesterday class, if you want to raise in a pull request, obviously we need to go to the UI, then you need to change the raise the pull request and you can add the reviewer. That we need to do. Actually in the command line we won't do like that. Okay, here just you can push that branch, just you can again check out the git checkout. This is a future branch. Those who are new for the git, this command line you can shift here and there, it will little bit confusion, like Venugopal, they are new for these all those things. Just until unless you had a practice in our laptop and just you can install git in our laptop, then only it will somewhat is then easy for you when you are practicing. The otherwise, just those who are simply listening, they cannot able to understand clearly. For whenever further classes also you can able to understand clearly the you have to practice the previous classes, then only you can able to understand. Otherwise it is a difficult anyone, but already those who are having a knowledge in git, they can able to easily understand. Now you can switch into the future branch. Then now we can push this branch, whatever the future branch is there, that I want to push into the remote branch. Git push origin this branch. Okay, now just simply is the widget, this one means just you can, this file is there here, just you can able to raise the pull request. Here if you observe here, go to here, then you can raise the pull request. Here this should be there automatically. You can whatever the commit message is there, that will come here. Then you, if you want to change this one, you can able to change the create pull request. And here we need to assign the some other persons just to who are there in your repository. We need to add here. No one is there in that my repository. No one is not a member in this repository. That's why is the no one is there. So, but you can, if you are in your same repository, so many persons are there. So if you are mention your a user ID or something like the user, then they can able to review your. But here you are need to add a reviewer, your manager or team lead. You have to add his name or employee ID. Then they can able to review this one. Usually, this is the practice. Just when you are create the pull request, before create the pull request, you have to add a person who need to review that pull request. So here no one is there in our repository. That's why you are not able to add anyone. The myself is you can able to review that one. But in generally usually practice in real time, just here we had to add some reviewer, and we have to enter user ID of the particular person or mail ID, something like that. Then they can able to review our pull request. Here, if you observe here, this future slash dev1234 will add it into the main branch. That is our request. What is our pull request? The pull request, why you can able to raise here itself, because we need to add here reviewers and all stuff. So we need to add this. What branch we need to add here? So many branches are there, but what branch we need to merge into the master? We are raising pull request. This future slash dev branch, we need to merge into the main branch. So you can able to change here also. If you want to merge this future branch into some other branch, you can able to keep here itself. So now I don't want, just I want to this branch merge into this branch. Just first create the pull request, then here the pull request is open. Once we will get the pull request here, then go switch on here, then click on here, then you can merge the pull request. Again, when you are adding one branch to the other branch, it will ask the commit message. Here we have to the commit message you should require to add. This is the commit message, you have to commit message. So this way you can able to do in a real time. This how you can create one future branch from your master and add some changes from your master branch. And again, we need to pull that request into this. Here one things, just you can able to do your future branch from your local, or otherwise if you want to create a for if you feel like if I had a multiple branches in my local, then I had a confusion, then now you can get the workspace and all stuff that I had some confusion. Then at that time, just you can create here itself from the future branch, from whatever your main branch, then that branch you can clone into your local. Like that way also you can able to do it. Okay, that is our wish. Means what I am trying to say is, here I am creating from the main branch also you can able to create another branch. As I said earlier, you can able to create a whatever branch you can. That branch you can clone into your local, then you can modify the some changes directly, you can push into that branch. That way also you can able to do. Okay, that I will, for example, I want to create another branch from here. I want to create a future slash some the QA branch I want to create. So this is the creating from the main branch. So I will create. So I will create the master future slash QA branch from the master. Then I won't change here itself. This is all, I won't change anything here. Just simply I will clone this branch into the my local. So simply I will existing project, I will for clean and clean, don't get confused. If you want to like that, just you can remove this one. Remove this one. Then you can clone that particular branch. Here, this one is the clone, copy, paste. But if you clone like this, it will get the only master branch. But we don't want the master branch. We want what? This future QA branch one. What our aim is, just we can create this branch. In this branch, I want to change something. Then I need to raise the pull request. How I can do? Here I need to add some 4 or 5 files, and I need to change some file. This all stuff I need to do in this branch only. Then how I can do, just simply I need to only clone this particular branch. How I can clone this particular branch? So this branch name I will take from here. Then here hyphen branch, the paste. So hyphen branch future slash QA. Then this is the way how just my branch only, whatever the branch I need to change and I add anything, then I can able to. Sorry.
Git clone is missing.
Yes, yes. So that clone is missing there. Okay. The branch, and we have to give here our branch. So this will what it will do, it will particular branch, if you want to clone, then you have to mention the hyphen branch, the particular branch name. So if you now you can type the git branch, how many branches are. So we are not entering into that repository. First we have to enter into that repository. That's why it say it is not the git repository. First we have to enter that repository. This we are called as a repository, which we have cloned now. That we are called as a repository. So now we can type like in a git branch. We will get only one particular branch, whatever. But in this branch, if you add something, then there is a no confusion like in a master branch and all stuff. Just this branch you are cloned from the, you are created from the master only. Here you can add the whatever we want, like, and I want like touch also you can able to create the file. Like I want a file 5.js file, I want simple one file, then existing file I want to change like file.js, I need to change some modifications. Just I am from Guntur, okay. Then what we had changes, two changes, git status. We will do the two changes, whatever changes, only one file I have modified, I have created the another file. I want to do another changes as well. For example, existing file I want to do in test.txt. Insert, then this is the new message or something like that you can add. So totally I had changes that one new file and two changes I did. How can git status. So two files I have modified and one file is a new file. So simply this I need to stage first. Now this is the workspace. I need to stage that all those things. So if you want to directly this, you can feel no need to add directly a stage with single command. I need to add stage and this a commit. How I can do the git commit -a-m, then new files added, simple commit message. So this will what will do, it will add into the staging area as well as it will commit. So with single command can able to add into the staging area as well as the commit. So I will do this one. So then git status means it will show nothing else. Why? Because git commit hyphen this, okay, this file won't, okay, git commit -a. Maybe this way you can able to this untracked file means the newly file whatever you have created, that file may be a not committed, I think. So this way I will check it once again. Git status, okay, maybe untracked file. These two are the tracked files, means which are previously committed. So now this new file is then with single command, only tracked files you can able to directly add in with a single command to the staging area and the commit. So this one also I will add into the stage area, that file 5.js. Git status, then one file, then again git commit hyphen m, just added file 5.js. Okay. So total we have simply all you are committed. If you see commit history, git log, it will show the commit history, recent commit here. If you observe here, the two commits. This is the just now I have committed the file 5.js. This is the new file set. These two commits. These commits is previously we had into the master. These are all those things is the is master. Now in future branch, these two things are there. This future branch is nothing but it is came from this master branch only. This why? Because in UI just you have created from master branch. That's why here git origin from main. So from this we will get the future QA branch. Now we are in future QA branch. So in future QA branch we have added the two commits, but these all those two commits are not there into the master. Why? Because here we didn't in this branch. If you see in a main branch also, that whatever the file 5 and something, it is not there. In QA also it will not there. In QA also it will not there, file 5.js. So how we will get in future QA file 5.js? Just you can now git push origin future. Just you can stop me where you can understand. If you are switching from here and there, if you are not able to understand, if you had any small doubt also, you can able to, you can stop me and ask, then I will answer. So now I will git push origin. Then if you observe here, I will get this branch. Just if you observe here, the future slash QA had a recent push less than a 1 minute ago. Just now if you refresh here, then new file will there. File 5.js is new file, and this test dot also you can, if you observe here how many files are changes 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago, this file and this file, these two files, and this file also. These three are the recent ones only. This one and this one. These three. This just now we have committed, but it will show why 3 minutes ago. Whatever the commit just now we had into our local, that will it shows that one. So again, this all changes I need to again go to the master. Then how I need to do this one? Again, we need to raise the pull request. So for example, some cases it will not show here. Then simply I will go to here, and some cases it is pop up. Some cases it won't pop up. Then how you can do this one? Just you can create the go to pull request and raise the new pull request. It will not pop up. Then it will already pop up. Then okay, no issue. Then simply same way, just you can create the pull request. Then you can merge the pull request, confirm. So now we will get into the all files into the master branch. The two ways. The how what I told to you still now. ఏమేం చెప్పానంటే ఇప్పటి వరకు మీకు ఒక మాస్టర్ మెయిన్ బ్రాంచ్ నుంచి మీకు లోకల్లో క్లోన్ చేసుకొని మెయిన్ బ్రాంచ్ అక్కడ ఒక ఫ్యూచర్ బ్రాంచ్ ని క్రియేట్ చేసి దాన్ని రిమోట్ కి పుష్ చేసి పుల్ రిక్వెస్ట్ రైట్ చేసి మాస్టర్ కి మెయిన్ కి మర్జ్ చేశాను. అదొక వే. అలా కాకుండా యూఐలోనే మీరు మాస్టర్ నుంచి ఒక బ్రాంచ్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకొని ఆ బ్రాంచ్ని పర్టికులర్ బ్రాంచ్ని మీ లోకల్లోకి తెచ్చుకొని అక్కడ చేంజెస్ చేసి మళ్ళీ ఆ బ్రాంచ్ని పుష్ చేసి అగైన్ మీరు పుల్ రిక్వెస్ట్ రైట్ చేసి మెర్జ్ చేయటం, ఇలా 2 ways అనమాట. The 2 ways we can able to do. So if you feel like I had a confusion when master and future branch is there in my local, I will feel I'm not comfortable like that, you can do. But generally, usually how we are doing is just you can create we can clone the master branch to the local, then you can create the future branch in a local, you can do like that. That practice is when if you feel comfortable with the git in command line, you can do. Otherwise, just if you had a access to create the branches, just you can create here one branch, that branch you can commit into the local, is clone into the local, you do the some changes, again you can push the changes into the remote, then again you raise the pull request, that is also you can find. Okay. Up to now, if you have any doubt, you can ask.
I just have a question.
Yeah.
See, once the code is moved to the production, say for example, the production
Hmm.
deployment is done, and if there is any production defect, then how do we
Okay.
proceed? Like, do we create a feature branch and then push the prod defect related code, or how do we handle that one?
Actually, when something went wrong into the your production, already different artifacts are there. For example, we if you raise the whatever the code is there, if you raise one artifact like war file, that you are deployed into the production. So something went wrong, they are not immediately come to into the git branch and they won't change anything and just don't do like that. Time being, existing previous war file is there, war or jar file, that roll back to the previous war file.
Okay.
Okay. Generally, now the code is like one dot. I will tell you two scenarios. For example, in prod, we had a 1.6.1. Now we can 1.6.1 and 1.6.2. This where we will get these versions is in form.xml. So now actually this we are going into the this we are going into the prod. For example, now it is in prod. Okay. 1.6 dot, but something went wrong, then we feel prod something, this UI is not working or some error is getting, immediately this 1.6.1 already there in your nexus, that is working fine. Actually that is working fine, then you are changing something else and just you can raise the one everything is fine in what like in QA and UAT and all environments working fine. Finally, you got the 1.6.2. Okay, that 1.6.2 we are moving to the prod. Now, unfortunately, that is not working. Then what we'll do actually, this simply immediately they will roll back to the 1.6 artifact, just they simply deployed into the prod. Okay, that way happened actually. They are not like 1.6.2 is not there, just they are not doing move into the immediately, they are not changing the. Then once they roll back to 1.6.2, then if they have a time, then again they come back to the 1.6 code is already there within, they are tagged within to here, tagging is there, 1.6 code already there, so that they can come clone into the local, then they can do some changes, again they can again based on that they can deploy the one artifact, they created one artifact, then they can deploy. That way actually works. That's why tagging the releases is happen is it won't release normally simply like we are changing the code change, it won't happen like that. They are maintain some releases and all stuff just before going to the prod.
Okay.
That way, yeah.
Okay, say for example, 1.6.2 is successfully deployed into production, and after that, for production issues, do we create a separate feature branch?
Yeah, that's actually like that only it work actually. In the master, for example, 1.6.2 is there in the prod. There is a no changes, much changes to revert back into the 1.6.1. Your question, I got it. Your question. You are saying, for example, 1.6.2 working fine. You no need to go back to the 1.6.1. So
Yeah.
how, but even though just you had some prod issues, means the smaller issues, no need to go back to the 1.6. How it will prod issues is just this already, whenever you can rise the artifact, the release version, like in 1.6.2 is the release version, it's not a snapshot version. Once we are 1.6.2 go to into prod, then this is already, as I said earlier, just it is a tagged somewhere here in your tag. So it is there. Then they have created a one future branch from out of this master, this code based on this. Actually, until unless just master code won't change there actually. So they didn't change in a master code. Master code is already 1.6.2. Then they have created one future branch out of the master. Then they will do some bug fixes. They are called it as a tickets, like in a bug fixes. So the future branch, that is the bug fixes, that simply they can change into this one. Actually, they can merge into the master. Then again, they will change the minor version, like 1.6.3 or 1.6.1.6.2.1. That is the depends upon how they are maintained. That depend company to company vary. Some people they are simply changing 1.6.3 or otherwise simply 1.6.1. Okay, they will again build the artifact, then they can release into the prod. Small minor fixes, just they can just changes into the master. The whatever the changes is happen into the master, the same changes they will changes into the release branch also. If they are maintain the release branch and dev branch also, the any changes in they did, then the same changes they will did into the remaining branches also. That is a company to company how they are following the branching strategies are different actually. That what we are adding, we are asking like in different kind of usually one master branch and future branch kind of stuff they are asking. Then this way also, in if you are having a dev and release branches also, minor bug fixes they will do in master. Now after whatever changes is happened in a master, same fixes they will do into the dev and release also. Otherwise just they will get
They'll clone
confused.
it to the release dev and test environments, or say
Whatever the changes in now, just we have created the future branch, then we will change the some things. Okay, the same changes will they will merge into the other branches also. Same commit, same whatever you are changing that files, the same commit they will do into the other dev and release as well as the master branch at the same. Once people they will do in the master, same they will do in the remaining branches also. But directly they won't do in master. That they will raise the whether it is working or not, they need to test into the dev only. Is it right?
Yeah.
Then again, that changes that whatever the future branch that will change it the same commit into the dev. Then that functionality is working. Then again, that will add it into the this branch. Why? Because if they are merged into the dev branch into the master, the dev branch so many changes will be there now. Then that won't actually work.
Right.
I will explain actually. If you are not, for example. Here the master branch is there. Here the dev branch is there, and release branch is there. Okay, I will create a one future branch. Then here some changes will happen. These changes I will push into this master, as well as this first these changes I will push into the dev branch. So this whatever the code is there in the master, the same code will be there in the dev also. This bug fixes simply I will add it this future branch into the dev. The dev is working fine, dev environment. So again, same future is added into the release. The release is working fine. Then this change I will add it into the master directly. This I won't merge actually this dev branch into the this master and this release branch into the master. We can able to do this release branch. We can merge into the master. When this release branch and this master branch is the same, then nothing will change. Simply this will this code will add it into the release branch. Then after that, this release branch is merged into the master. This total flow, the how is a company to the company is a varying actually. But if they're asking, then we have to stick either maybe in my company, like we're having a master branch and the dev branch and the release branch like this. This way you can able to do. When everything is doing in the fine in the dev branch, then the dev branch we are merged into the release branch. The release branch is working fine, then you can merge into the master branch. This will happen when there's a big organization, the big repositories, the same repository is there for the multiple code and all stuff that will happen. But in a simple, small, means project is big only, but the team and everything working is fine, then they will use the only master and future kind of stuff only they will use. In microservices, they won't like, I think so, they won't maintain like in multiple branches, there get confusion. It is a big process to if you have maintained the master release that this if you have maintained this much branches, obviously they need to maintain the release manager, they need to coordinate all stuff, and it will happen actually. But in microservices kind of thing in going forward, I think so the simple kind of thing, only master branch and future branch kind of stuff only they will do, I think so. Why? Because so many microservices are there, then they can easily track and all those stuff that will happen. So this entirely it depends upon project to project, and this is entirely a different kind of scenario. Okay. Yeah. Maybe just those who are not having a knowledge, then these all those things you will get some what is this dev and QA. So going forward, it will clear to you. Generally, the in real time environment, these scenarios will be there, like in a dev environment, QA environment, UAT environment, prod environment, like that. So going forward, just I will explain this how the scenarios will be there. Okay, in when you are created a different environment, but it's actually in real time, obviously there in SIT environment, dev environment, your environments will be there, but maybe in Git you don't have a branches. I don't think so. We don't have a that much branches. But even if you don't have a branches, also we need to push first code into the dev environment, and same master branch is there, but you have a snapshot versions. Once the snapshot means you can able to multiple times you can able to build that code. Okay. That will come to when you have a Maven kind of stuff at that time. Yeah, that is actually the release kind of stuff. They will again maintain this all stuff, they will do the release managers. But as a then nowadays the scenarios will different. I don't think so that much concentrated in there in the release. Okay, anyway, just that is the okay. Yeah, apart from that, anything else, then I can ask in the anyone, then before moving to this next one. Venkat, is there any doubt? Then
that's all from me. Nothing,
yeah,
nothing much.
okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I will go to next thing. For example, this is over. Next, if you change something, for example, I modified test3.txt. I will enter. Unfortunately, I will write something like this. Okay. Just I have saved. Then, but I don't want this. This is the already tracked file. If you observe the git status, it will change the modified status. But I don't want this change. Then how you can uncomment means the unchanged. We need to some by mistakenly we had a change some files or some changes into the multiple files or in single file. How you can discard that changes. Discard means you don't want that changes. How you can happen is git checkout this file name. what will happen? Updated one path for the index. That means staging area. So this file is already in the staging area, just but we had a changes. Means staging means you are asking, you are not changing, you are not added anything. How it will get, how it will be in a staging area means once it is tracked means obviously that everything history will be there in the staging area. Okay. Now just you can again you can check the git status now. Nothing will be there. So we have modified the test.txt, but it is not there. You can go to the test3.txt. Nothing will be there. Is it right? So if you by mistakenly if you added, now I will add something into the 2 or 3 files for file 3.js. I will add something by mistakenly, just I will add here also. Then I will add file.js file also. I will add something. I will add. So git status. So what happened? The 2 changes will be there. Actually, 2 changes will be happened, but by mistakenly I have added the changes into the file. But how you can discard those? So simply git checkout. One second. Yeah, git checkout and star. Yeah, git checkout star. It will discarded all those things. Updated 2 paths for the index. So if you git status, nothing will be there. You added this. You have changed these 2 files, but nothing is there now. So this way, by mistakenly, if you added anything, just with the help of the git checkout, you can able to do that one. Again, now I will add again something. The file.js insert. So again, by mistake, I added some content. Save. Again, file.js. Okay, here also I will add something by mistake. We thought like that by intentionally you are added. For example, okay, I added 2 things. So git status. 2 files are added. Now I'm in a staging area. I will add these to a staging area. Again, that is the modified files. The git add this 2 files, git star. So git status. Star means what? It will add these 2 files. Git add star means whatever the files are there in the present working directory, that all files will be added. But generally, it is not a best practice to git add star command. So git status. Now, these 2 files are already in a staging area. Previously, that files are just in the local workspace. So git checkout is enough. But you don't want these files. If you want to unstage this one, then how you can do? Git reset these 2 file names. Paste. So previously, simply you can add something. If you don't want, if you want to discard, simply git checkout is okay. But already by mistake you are added and you are already added also. Just we are added into the staging area also. Then how you can unstage. So now the git status. So this is simply you can able to unchange the files, but still that are there in the workspace. Git reset is simply these files means this already changes will be there again. So here the file .js you added something that will be there. So git reset command is simply you can unstage the files. If you already by mistakenly you have staged the files, you are added into the staging area. But if you want to unstage that things, then you can use the git reset command. But if you want to again two things at a time means unstage as well as discard into your local also, then how you can do in a single command. So I think so again you can add it into the staging, the git status. So with help of the single command I need to discard in our local workspace as well as in a staging area. I think so here git reset -add I think so odd that file names you can able to keep exactly. So something and git odd small letters.
Capital letters.
Git mix, then you can try. File.js file as okay, cannot git reset. Okay, something and I think so. We need to add something git reset. Commit ID. Okay, so I will check it my things 1 second. Why? Because these are the regularly you are not using for just only whatever I said previously. You thought that all these comments are regularly you are using. You are not using regularly, but in interview when you are asking, when you are attending an interview, they are asking all just minor things. Just do you know these all those things at the interview time? Have to refresh and just when you are telling these things, just you have to refresh. Usually that is not happen actually. So here I think so without if you want to do like in a commits also you can able to do with that time if you want to do things I think so I will. Okay, staging we are not able to do with help of just you can able to unstage I think so can able to unstage it, but we are not able to do at a time with help of the reset command. Just we are not able to do that's things I think so. I will. The commits you can able to do it. Okay, I will check it. I think so. With help of the reset command, we are not able to unstage and delete the workspace at a time. Oh, okay. I will check and come to a later. I think so. It's not working. I think so. With help of the git reset. Okay, leave it that one. We'll check the git. Now I will in git status. Okay. Actually, if you want to unstage, you can able to simply git the reset command. Simply the files you can mention the files you can able to unstage. But in workspace, that changes will be there as it is. If you want to discard that one, just check out. You can able to do. Okay. That's where you can able to again. I will add those things, these two files. For example, the git status. I will add these two files into the git again, a git staging area. The git star. I will add these two staging area just now. Then I will commit it, these two, git commit -m. Okay. Modify, you can write your wish. Modify the files. Just you can commit it. Now you can status. Nothing will be there. Now we'll git log. Think so. Git log work. Git not git logs. Okay. Here you just know we have added this commit. For example, if you want to reset this commit, you don't want this commit actually. At that time, you can able to use the git reset also. Then git the reset the commit ID. So we'll go to this one here like this. Git reset add1 means the recent commit. What we did in the recent commit. This one is a recent commit. Modified the files. If you don't want that one, simply add one. So that commit will be reset. This. If you git log again, if you observe that updated file commit is not there now. Previously, this updated commit will be there, modified files. But after that, you can reset that file. Means you don't want that commit. Git reset add one. So now commit will be not there here. If you observe here, git log again, git log again, git log. In this, you don't have that modified files. If you observe previously, here commit history, this commit, modified files, this commit. So this commit you can unstage, means that you are uncommit that one. How you can uncommit? Simply git reset add one. So it will uncommit it. Then, for example, if you want to two commits you can undo. Then again, two reset two. So now two commit, last two commits will be not there. Git log again. Some last two commits, if you observe here, then file5.js and file2. These two commits are not there. From here it will check. So these two commits are undo. If you observe here, git log, it will come from here. File3.js and file.js means this is there, but these two commits will be not there. So like that, you can undo the commits. In interview point of view, also they will ask like how to uncommit the particular commits. Just you can able to undo the particular of like in git add one, then last one commit will gone. Git add two commit tilt two, listen three, last three commits will gone. Like a git add tilt three, last three commits, tilt like tilt, this is the tilt, add tilt four, last four commits will gone. Like that you can undo the commits. For example, if you want to do from particular commit to the all commits, for example, I want to I don't want from this commit to all commits, above all commits I don't want. Then or otherwise this commit to all commits, if you don't want, you can simply I will take this commit from this commit to above all four commits I don't want. Above all four commits I don't want. Simply you can do this commit will take git reset. But git reset command is until unless if you have a good command, you don't use the reset command. Why? Because the futures also will come. Okay, git reset, then paste. So after this commit, nothing will be there. All will be uncommitted. So I think so. Here git reset commit is not required. Now, if you type the git log, nothing will be there. Actually, only this what where we had. So after this one, these are the few previous files. This after that commit, everything will be gone. I think. File.ts test.ts where we had a file2.ts, file.js, file2.js, file2.js, file.js, in file.js. Okay, this is the previous commits, I think so. Before that, commits all gone. Actually, we have mentioned where we mentioned the git reset, this 444. I have taken somewhere there. 444, yeah, 444. In this above commits will be not there. File2.js and all stuff. Won't come actually. That commit again. I will check. Git log. For example, if you take this commit ID, git reset test.txt and test3.txt, that two commits will go on. I think so. Test.txt, test.txt, test3.txt, test3.txt. I think so. It will not showing, but actually it happened. I will check it. Actually, unstage the changes after the reset. That will be not required. You will not able to get that commit git logs. I will check it that one. Okay, like that you can able to uncheck. This is the soft head and this hard head is nothing but if you add head one means it will changes will be not there in the local. If you are soft head, the changes will be there in the just only workspace. In workspace, the changes will be there in the workspace. The files undo the recent commit. Just soft means that files everything will be there in the workspace as well as a staging area. Okay. I will tell you again, I will take one more class for the Git. I will tell you how to merge in the local and the rebase concept yesterday, this stuff and Git tag, that all those things I will tell you. Okay. Yes, that's it from my end today. If you have anything, just you can ask. Anything else? Yeah, I
Can
will.
you give these comments, basic comments, which we use frequently?
Which you are asking which commands we are using? I'm frankly speaking, actually, from last only these basic commands I'm using.
Okay.
These 5 only. Why? Because we didn't do. Unfortunately, we are not doing anything, and we are not doing any, or randomly we are not doing. Just we are carefully doing whatever your changes. So obviously, nothing went wrong in local. I will do simply add status commit. These total five basic commands will work. Just these all those things, the reset, this stuff. Just if you generally we won't do this stuff actually, regularly we won't do.
Okay. But creating the
I
featured
take
branches
the
is very
bed long,
frequent.
then we have to google it and we have to check what is there, and just we have to do at that particular situation. But this reset the commit, and you can means undo the changes, that will happen in rare cases. Just intentionally, if you are by mistakenly, if you add something and you are staging, then if you want to unstage, just you can do that things. But to usually, if you want to troubleshoot is all those things, just the minor change, you can remove that whatever the branch repository is in my local, just I remove again, I will clone to the master, then I will do the changes. That is a small stuff. It is a big stuff, just you can if it's there, then obviously that is there and committed actually. Just this stuff generally it's not required that much. Whatever previously what I did in starting, 2 ways how you can do changes and how you can create the future branch, and how you can do the changes, that stuff generally where most of the people following. But interview point of view, they are asking most of the some questions actually, how you can unchange uncommit the latest commits and this stuff, and how you can check out, how you can delete the branch, and this stuff, this interview point of view they will ask actually. But in regular kind of scenario, we are not using much commands actually. This only these 5 commands we are using. Whatever I said, this these 5 commands you are. The tagging also, we are not doing a manual tagging. Just if you want to tagging, just you can able to, but that is also happen through a pipeline or something like that. Just they can do this tagging purpose. The tagging also, when some people there, in my cases, the already existing pipeline is there. Just you can you can add it, everything that is into the pipeline tagging stuff also. That's way, just we are not using that one. If you spend more time these days, just to be more classes into the Terraform and this whatever stuff in Kubernetes and cloud, that is very helpful. If you spend more time and more classes on that, then that is the helpful, this Git. But anyway, the Git is the basic. If you don't have if you have some confusion on a Git, just you have to clarify. Otherwise, just basic stuff you don't know, then that's if you have to do more practice and Git, then you will get the clarity. But basic stuff you have to know. If something went wrong, how to do, and also, but not don't need to research in the Git. That's not required. That's I'm telling. If anything, just I think so. One more class is required to complete this Git stuff. Then we will do.